The search for the military drone that crashed into Lake Ontario yesterday afternoon is still underway. Not all Senate races came to an end last night. Democratic Senator Mary Landrieu was back on the campaign trail today defending her seat in the U.S. Senate. Landrieu is the last Deep South Democrat standing after Tuesday's midterm elections, edging out Republican Bill Cassidy 43-41. However, since neither candidate received over 50% of the vote, the Louisiana Senate race will now head to a December 6th runoff. Now, they say the easiest way to keeping your head protected from a concussion is by wearing your helmet correctly. Many universities are extending their application deadlines because of frustration students are having with the Common App. And after everybody's done getting their fresh new haircuts, they can head over to the photo booth, grab some fun props, and get their picture taken. Much of what we know about the president comes from books like these, where historians, scholars, and even friends and colleagues of the president have tried to unravel some of the mysteries left behind by President Kennedy. The committee wants to know how Omar Gonzalez was able to jump that fence down by Pennsylvania Avenue, run 70 yards across the north lawn of the White House, winding up at the front door just behind that portico and making it all the way into the East Room. Opting out. The movement has rapidly grown from parents' frustrations with the New York State standardized testing system. Here in the West Seneca Central School District, 70% of the student body decided to opt out of the test. Now parents and teachers are hoping the message is getting to Albany.
We cannot wait for somebody else to take care of this problem for us.
Joanne Janowski's son is a 7th grader in the West Seneca School District. Frustrated with the New York State standardized assessments, Janowski chose that opting out was the best option for her son.
This is a real problem.
The problem comes from the way the tests were created and how the scores are used. The New York State Department of Education says these tests are used for diagnostic purposes to better the school districts and to evaluate teachers' performance.
I would tend to disagree with that.
5th grade teacher Carol Angier says the problem is the results are not given back to the teachers until the students have already moved on to the next grade level. They do not get to see where students did well, fell short, or where teachers can improve.
But to test and attach it to money and not give diagnostic information is ludicrous. I see no point in it.
However, the opt-out movement in West Seneca was not unanimous. Diane DeJoseph has had 5 children go through the West Seneca School District. Her youngest is in 7th grade, and she felt that her daughter was ready to take the exams.
I just feel like they prepared her to take these tests. There was no way she needed to opt out of this.
Both parents and teachers are concerned with how the students are being used in this highly political fight.
I believe that's a fight between Albany and the teachers union, and not my child.
Parents hope that their overall message is getting through to Albany.
And our kids are not failing, our schools are not failing.
At 70% opt-out rate, I would say we're getting the message through quite clear.
School board member Janice Dalbo emphasized that the district is in no way promoting that students not take the tests. She said that this is a decision to be made between the parents and students, and that by law, West Seneca will continue to offer the tests. Reporting in West Seneca, Maeghan Roberts, Oswego Now.
He is one of the strongest people I know. He really is.
What was supposed to be a routine checkup at the doctor's office gave this mother a heartbreaking result.
I pick myself up by my bootstraps and says, okay, let's do what we gotta do to make him healthy.
Kristen Jensen's son Trevor was diagnosed with juvenile brain tumors at just 3 years old. Planning for her son to begin pre-K or worrying about a scraped knee playing at the park turned into constant fear and regular trips to the hospital for treatment.
My world fell apart.
Trevor's initial treatments looked promising, and for a while he was in remission. However, upon a follow-up doctor's visit, Kristen learned that once again her son would have to fight.
I had my 5-10 minute breakdown. And I said, okay, let's start this again. We gotta get him healthy.
This time around, the process would be more intense. Trevor's tumor was not responding to treatments. Kristen and the doctors knew that something drastic had to be done. Trevor underwent major brain surgery to remove the tumor, and to Kristen's relief, the surgery worked. Kristen and her son were able to leave the hospital tumor-free.
He's laughing, he's joking around, more so than he ever was.
Everything they have been through stays close to Kristen's heart. That is why today Kristen and Trevor came out to Oswego's St. Baldrick's event to raise funds to fight childhood cancer. Kristen says that events like these are a reminder that she is not alone.
He's a fighter, and all these kids are fighters.
A young boy's strength and a mother's love to overcome the battle of cancer. Maeghan Roberts, Oswego Now. Gabby Santos never likes walking to her car after a late-night study session.
I have to walk to my car. I'm like booking it.
She's noticed that the popular campus safety system blue lights aren't there for her.
I saw all these a few blue lights, and all of them said out of order on it. So I was kind of taken back by that.
Blue light systems were installed in college campuses around the country back in the 1980s. But come 2014, no college student leaves their dorm without one of these in their hands. SUNY Oswego moved to a cell phone-based security system. The security system, known as Rave Guardian, turns one cell phone into a personalized GPS locator. Alumni from SUNY Oswego and students on other college campuses weighed in on our Facebook conversation. Oswego alum Patrick Cavlin said they need more, and Kent State student Chris Davis says, "I always look for them when I'm walking around campus at night. Kind of reassuring." According to the University Police's annual report, crime on the Oswego State campus has increased 4.5% from the 2011 school year. This has students more anxious for further safety measures.
I feel that if you had both, it would be even better.
Just down the thruway, the campus of St. John Fisher has both the Rave mobile system and the blue light system.
It's great to know that wherever you're standing, you can see a blue light system. Like from right here, we can see 4.
Yeah.
Just like from looking around. So it's great to know that if you do need it, they're there.
Santos, a commuter at the Oswego campus, feels parking lots are one area that requires blue lights.
I would definitely put them, especially for me, walking around the commuter lots, just because the commuter lots are so far away from the campus.
SUNY Oswego plans to stick to using cell phones for security. However, there is a proposal to replace Rave Guardian with the system used at RIT called Campus Safe. Maeghan Roberts, Oswego Now.